We had a morning low of 42 degrees. Yesterday's high, 71. It is currently 53 here at the KRM Studios under beautiful sunny skies. And that's your weather. Now, I'm going to take it over here to this gentleman joining me in the studio, Bob McQueen, a local resident. Mr. McQueen, I sure appreciate you coming in here to talk to us today.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, it is because of a tragic event that happened. It was Friday.
No, Saturday morning. Early.
And a local resident was shot and killed in his neighbor's yard. If you wouldn't mind taking a second here, because you are closer to the situation than a lot of us are. In fact, some of the news that's come out right now is still pretty sketchy. So if you wouldn't mind giving us a rundown on the situation, I would really appreciate it.
Well, I got called approximately 8 o'clock Saturday morning by a police detective asking if my wife and I would come to the crime scene that my friend Randy Burnett had been.
He had been
shot, and we went over and to support his widow Brenda, and was there most of the day, and then to the police station, and now Brenda's at our house, and her two dogs. And what happened? They had moved into this house on Rancho Road just 2 days. They'd been there the second night, and then they became aware their dog was in the neighbor's yard. So Randy went to retrieve the dog, and the gentleman came out and with a gun, and was threatening to kill the dog. And Randy, with his hands up, was saying, "No, I'll get the dog." Well, it ends up that Randy gets shot multiple times and killed instantly on the scene. And the reason that I'm sharing the story, Randy and Brenda had very, very little. He was a veteran that was fighting the VA to get any benefits. He's a cancer victim. And they're very poor, and they don't. Brenda now has no money for a funeral or anything, and it's my hope that the community would step up and help. And I've been to Safeway this morning and talked to the manager, Dan Dillon, and Dan said, yes, Safeway can be a point of collection. And he said, what you do is, he said, I can't run it through the system, but you can go to the courtesy desk and make a cash or check offering to the widow of Randy Burnett.
All right. Well, definitely, anything we can do to help out there. If perhaps somebody wanted to assist her in other ways, could they get a hold of you, Bob? Would that be all right?
Yes. My phone number is 978-0808, and Randy and Brenda were members of our Bible study at Mountain Bible Church, and so we have that church family, but they don't have any local family. Brenda has a sister that's going to come from Indiana, and but at this point, she's staying at our house. And the dog that got out is a 2-year-old treeing Walker Coonhound, a beautiful 2-year-old dog. And we need to find a home for that dog. That dog needs a hunter that will take him out, and he's a wonderful dog.
Well, we've got a vast hunting community here in Rim Country, and that's a good breed of hunting dog right there.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure somebody out there would be more than happy to welcome him.
I would think so. I would think a hunter would be delighted with this dog. He needs trained, but he's very docile. He's very friendly, good around children or little dogs. He's easy to deal with.
Yeah. Well, listen, Bob, I understand it's got to be very difficult for you. It's not easy to come in and talk about this. I know you were close with Randy, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry this occurred for everybody.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Hey, thank you, sir.
You bet.
We're going to keep it going here once again. You can get a hold of Mr. McQueen. Would you give your phone number out one more time, please?
978-0808.
928-978-0808 if you'd like to help out with the widow of Randy, who was recently shot down this weekend. My heart goes out to everybody out there. Thank you so much for listening to 96.3 KRIM FM. I'm going to keep it going here with some John Hyatt. Don't forget, we're streaming online, KRIMFM.com.
When the road gets dark